no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Trumbo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Blake Swihart steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. I mean, this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And that's in there. Base hit. Jackie Bradley Jr. digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Chop this one right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Todd Frazier comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Todd Frazier.
Chopper foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners back. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2-0 now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. None out, runners at first and second. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
On to first to complete the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Again, he sends it out of play. Skied into very shallow right. Pence coasts under it, and that retires the side. Hunter Pence will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Corey Seager will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Ripped down the first base line. And he is out on the tag. Jose Abreu stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Manny Machado gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Bounce towards the second baseman. Kendrick has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting,
Jose Bautista digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the seats. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Pedro Alvarez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Josh Reddick is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Pablo Sandoval steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing and a liner, but foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Martin Prado will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mark Trumbo steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Cueto's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Now batting, first baseman, Tom.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Drilled to the left side. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Jonathan Schoop steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run.
The center fielder, number 10.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Adam Jones is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The catcher, number
Matt
32.
Wieters will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Popped high in the air. Sandoval is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Manny Machado gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pence on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Blake Swihart will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Got a piece, it's 2-2.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Second baseman, number 47.
Howie Kendrick will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Grounded to short. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yangervis Solarte digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swinging a hard liner to short. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Jose Bautista will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Jose Bautista.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hence over to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Mark Trumbo stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Koji Uehara will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Shot toward right center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Todd Frazier stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. On the corner at the knees. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at the corners. 2 men out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Jonathan Schoop stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Craig Kimbrell will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. In there for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pence on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Hunter Pence, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Oh, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game.
For the Orioles.
Bryant Kelly will come on now, hoping to... And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th. Corey Seager will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now. Jose Abreu comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 8 hits.
Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Kershaw into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. Into the box, Todd Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Jose Bautista.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. It's sharply toward third, and that's in there, base hit. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Tap foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a two-out double steal.
Designated hitter,
Will McHenry steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 4-1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Pence on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence, as he'll kick off the home half of inning number one.
right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Squaring with two strikes as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Taken for strike three, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Batting third,
Corey Seager gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He's around first on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jose Abreu, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from...
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. And that misses 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-2. Line hard, but foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure. Yangervis Solarte makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Yangervis Solarte.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second. Adam Jones will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Matt Wieters will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Josh Reddick will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't looked good over the course of the season, but he is hitting over .450 in his last 10 games.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Pablo Sandoval will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so he can climb over that Mendoza line. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Wieters gathers it. Preston Tucker settles into the box for his first chance. First delivery to him on the way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Blake Swihart set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pulled toward right center field. Jones has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jonathan Schoop steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bradley on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Manny Machado stands in.
Shortstop, Manny
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Sandoval fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Todd Frazier gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
And you know it's never good to go down looking, but that was kind of a borderline call. And I'm not trying to make excuses for him. He's still got to be protecting the plate up there.
Hard hit toward the hole. From deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
now batting, third baseman,
Jose Bautista will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Pence looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Howie Kendrick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Taking Old away that time, it's 3-1. Hot shot down the line. Bautista is right there. On to first is Batista, and there's one away. With one away, here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number two.
Number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Will McHenry is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Standing in, Yangervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Adam Jones stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. On his way to third is Jones. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
The batter,
Matt Wieters will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Corey Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that misses inside 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Josh Reddick is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pablo Sandoval is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Jonathan Schoop heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Grounded to short. Seager fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Manny Machado strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hit sharply on the ground. Kendricks got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Todd Frazier steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Kershaw's ready. 2-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Preston Tucker comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Blake Swihart is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in is the second baseman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belted high in the air out to left. Solarte ranging back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
A two-run shot for Howie Kendrick. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2. Hunter Pence stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Jose Bautista will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. Mark Trumbo stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Ball one, no
Down
strike.
on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
That's a blow.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Seager is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Will McHenry will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Corey Seager gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
The first baseman, number 79.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Now batting,
Josh Reddick digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. High pop-up. Tillman is there for it. And that ends the inning. Yangervis Solarte will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard.
Number 20, Andres.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. Reddick is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Matt Wieters will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to hold the lead, and now the runner's trying for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 1 out and a runner on third. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. So striding in, Jonathan Schoop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Drilled to the left side. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
The first baseman, Todd Frazier.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Drilled to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Preston Tucker steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Your
Chris
attention,
Young
please.
will get the ball now as
Now
he'll take
pitching
over.
for Baltimore, number 32.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Blake Swihart will come
Number
forward now.
23.
He has flied out and singled so far. And a nice changeup there by Young, and there's the first strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and CY's looking for a quick inning here. There are two away.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Howie Kendrick
Second
steps in,
baseman.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Jose Bautista comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth. Steve Cishek will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter,
Mark Trumbo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
now batting, designated
Cishek
hitter,
pauses.
Will
First pitch on its way.
Campbell.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Your
Pedro
attention,
Alvarez
please.
will get the call to
Shooting for
pinch hit here
Baltimore,
as we'll see.
number
2 out,
24,
nobody on.
Pedro Alvarez.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty, 3-1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Turned on down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will try again. Remember, he bunted foul at a 3rd strike last time.
Right fielder, Hunter. And
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Your attention, please. Now
So
pitching
with a
for
lefty,
Baltimore, number 18, Brian Kelly.
Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Jose.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Martin Prado will come on to pinch hit here in a big... Michael
pitching
Givens
for Baltimore,
trot in from the bullpen.
number 60.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This is flared right back over the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Number 23 is set to go now as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Cishek's ready. Here it is. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the ninth. Abreu over to his left. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. First pitch on its way. Adam Jones stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Pablo Sandoval strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Jonas Cortez will come on needing to get through.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
This change for the Orioles. Now playing left field.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Preston Tucker stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Blake Swihart has a chance to end this one and send.
And in the field,
wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. So digging in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run. Matt Albers will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Soft grounder left side. Bautista has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Jonathan Schoop stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hot shot to third. Sandoval has it. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he is in there. In now, Manny Machado. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Todd Frazier will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Left side. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Hit on the ground toward the left. Kendrick. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Hunter Pence steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He successfully.
Yeah, and expect him to try to channel that at-bat from earlier. Lay down another good bunt, and he could move the potential winning run up another 90 feet.
The 0-1. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strike. Corey Seager comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th. That being a home run, of course. Jose Abreu stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo moves over, 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Rusney Castillo will get his first opportunity now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Schoop has it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Mark Trumbo comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Right fielder, Mark.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. Hence is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Number 23 steps into the box. Just got a piece up the line. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Pablo Sandoval brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. And with one swing of the bat.